You know what's strange? People spend days choosing a car, weeks deciding which phone to buy, but when it comes to car insurance, they just pick something quickly and move on. And it stays like that for years. No second thought, no comparison, nothing. Then one random day something happens on the road, maybe a small accident, maybe just a scratch, and suddenly you're sitting there trying to figure out what you're actually covered for. That's when it hits you. The quick decision you made earlier wasn't really a smart one. So today, instead of guessing, we're going through the car insurance companies in the US that actually make sense in 2026. Not just the popular names, but how they really feel when you're using them, because that's what actually matters when something goes wrong. Let's start with State Farm, because this is one of those companies that people trust without even thinking too much about it. And the reason is simple. They've been consistent for years. Nothing flashy, nothing confusing, just a system that works the way you expect it to. What really makes them stand out is the human side of things. You're not just clicking buttons on an app, you actually have an agent you can talk to. Someone who knows your situation and doesn't treat you like a random case number. That becomes very important when you're dealing with stress after an accident. You don't want to explain everything again and again. Now yes, sometimes they're not the cheapest option out there, but people who choose State Farm usually aren't just looking for the lowest price. They want stability. They want to know that when something goes wrong, they won't be stuck figuring things out on their own. Now, if saving money is your main focus, Geico is probably already on your mind. This is the company that has built its entire reputation on being quick, simple, and affordable. You can get a quote within minutes, set up your policy without talking to anyone, and you're good to go. For a lot of people, that's exactly what they want. No long process, no confusion, just something that works. But there's another side to it as well. Since everything is mostly digital, it can feel a bit less personal. If something complicated happens, you might not get that same level of human support compared to companies with agents. Still, for drivers who just want to save money and keep things easy, Geico does its job really well. Progressive feels like it's built for people who like control. You know, those people who don't just accept whatever is given to them. They want to adjust things, change settings, and make everything fit exactly how they want it. That's where Progressive stands out. The system allows you to customize your coverage in a way that feels flexible instead of fixed. You can adjust your plan based on your budget and your needs without feeling locked into one option. They also have their driving tracker, which rewards you if you're a safe driver. Over time, that can actually reduce your premium, which feels fair because you're being judged on how you actually drive. The only thing to keep in mind is that they can be a bit strict after accidents, so it works best if you're confident in your driving habits. Allstate is more about protection than price. This is the company people choose when they're thinking ahead, not just about today, but about what could happen tomorrow. When you go with Allstate, you're not just buying insurance, you're buying that extra layer of security that makes you feel more relaxed when you're driving. They offer features that cover situations people usually don't think about until it's too late, like what happens if your car is totaled or how you're supported after an accident. It's not the cheapest option, and it's not trying to beat. It's designed for people who would rather pay a bit more now instead of dealing with bigger problems later. USA is one of those companies that doesn't need to advertise loudly because the people who use it already know how good it is. The only catch is that not everyone can join. It's mainly for military members, veterans, and their families. But if you do qualify, this is easily one of the best options available. People who use USA rarely switch, and that tells you everything. Their rates are usually lower than average, their customer service is strong, and their claims process is smooth. You don't hear many complaints because they focus on taking care of their members properly. It's one of those rare cases where a company quietly does everything right. Now this one is a bit different, and honestly, it's something more people should be using. Experience Auto Insurance Marketplace is not an insurance company itself. Instead, it connects you with multiple providers at the same time. Think of it as a shortcut that saves you from visiting different websites one by one. You can compare offers almost instantly, see what fits your budget, and make a decision much faster. They work with reliable insurance partners, so you're not getting random results. Another thing people like is how easy it is to switch or cancel policies when needed. On top of that, there are often multiple discounts available that you might not even notice otherwise. It's a simple tool, but it can make a big difference in how much you end up paying. Lemonade feels like insurance built for the current generation. Everything about it is fast, digital, and designed to work through your phone. They use location-based technology to adjust pricing, which means your rate reflects your actual situation instead of general assumptions. They also offer automatic discounts for safe driving, bundling policies, and even for electric or hybrid cars. One of the most interesting things about Lemonade is how quickly claims can be processed. In some cases, it happens almost instantly, which is something traditional companies still struggle with. They even include roadside assistance through their app, so everything feels connected and easy to manage. If you prefer handling things digitally instead of talking to agents, this experience feels smooth and modern. Root takes a completely different approach compared to traditional insurance companies. Instead of looking at things like age or credit score, they focus on how you actually drive. You install their app, it tracks your driving behavior, and your price is based on that. So if you're a safe driver, you can end up paying much less than usual. It's a system that feels fair because it's based on real habits, not assumptions. But at the same time, it also means your driving matters more than ever. If your habits aren't great, your rate will reflect that. Root is currently available in many states and expanding, and it's becoming more popular with drivers who believe good driving should be rewarded. Nationwide is one of those companies that doesn't always get a lot of attention, but quietly does its job really well. It offers a balance that a lot of drivers appreciate. You're not paying extremely high prices, but you're also not sacrificing coverage. One feature people really like is that your deductible can go down over time if you avoid accidents. They also offer good options if you want to bundle different types of insurance, which can help you save money overall. It's not flashy, but it's reliable, and sometimes that's exactly what people are looking for. Farmers is all about giving you control over your policy. Instead of forcing you into a standard plan, they let you build something that actually fits your situation. You can adjust coverage levels, add extra features, and shape everything based on your needs. This works really well for people who don't like one-size-fits-all solutions. You're not stuck with something that doesn't fully match your lifestyle. Yes, it can cost a bit more depending on what you choose, but for many drivers, that flexibility makes it worth it. It feels more personal, more tailored, and more aligned with what you actually want from your insurance. At the end of the day, there isn't one perfect answer for everyone. It really depends on what matters most to you. If you want something stable and personal, State Farm is a strong choice. If your main goal is saving money, Geico does that well. If you like having control and adjusting your plan, Progressive or Farmers might feel right. If you qualify for USAA, that's an easy decision because of how consistent it is. If you want to compare multiple options quickly and find the best deal, Experience Marketplace can save you a lot of time. And if you prefer a modern, app-based experience, Lemonade and Root are changing the way insurance works. The best choice is the one that fits your driving style, your budget, and how you want to be treated when something goes wrong. If this actually helped you understand car insurance in a way that makes sense, go ahead and hit the like button so more people can find this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I've got more videos coming that will help you save money and make smarter decisions without wasting your time. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one.